The man who does not read has no advantage over the man who cannot read. Mark Twain once said. Do you agree to the fact that readers are leaders? So why haven't you started reading? And if you are a curious reader like myself, these are my top 9 books I recommend you read before you turn 30. Probably not once or twice, but again and again. And if you are 30 already, there's no bad getting your hands on this book. But before that, if you are new here, kindly subscribe to my YouTube channel because we talk about personal finance and we will help you discover good books under 10 minutes. Now, without further ado, let's get into the video right away. The Psychology of Money by Morgan Housel. This book is one of the best books on personal finance that I have come across. You cannot get tired of reading this masterpiece. In his book, Morgan translates complex concepts into gripping, easy to digest narrative, and Duke remarked, "The reason why this book is outstanding from all other personal finance books is that it talks about our behavior towards money, and it draws an analogy of getting worthy versus staying worthy. While most of the other personal finance books focuses on how to get worthy but hardly talks about how to stay worthy. Morgan specializes on both topics, giving you a clear understanding that even getting worthy is super easy than staying worthy. Morgan makes good use of stories of great people to make his style catchy. According to Morgan Housel, there are millions ways to get worthy and plenty of books on how to do so. But there are one way to stay worthy, some combination of frugality and paranoia, and that is a topic we don't discuss enough. You see, I have personally read this book twice and it has some eye-opening features that we can't finish talking about in this video. So I've made a video about it to summarize the book and its important lessons. Link in the description box. You can check that one out after this video. Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. I know you have probably heard the name of this book and has read it before, but you have forgotten its great lessons. Don't worry, this is a call to pick it up again and soak yourself with its great lessons. Or maybe it's your first time hearing about it and you may wonder why you should read it. But first, know that there is no book in history which has made people rich than Think and Grow Rich. Over 50 million copies sold at the time of recording this video, has 5-star reviews on Amazon, and I have personally spent time reading it, and I can say it has somehow shaped my thinking about life and wealth altogether. This book will teach you how to use your specialized knowledge to your advantage. Maybe you don't know your specialized knowledge yet, then it's time to rethink and grow rich. Ego is the Enemy by Ryan Holiday. Ryan Holiday has over 12 books at this time, which includes Obstacle is the Way. In his book, Ego is the Enemy, he talks about every human's enemy, which is not another human being, but the ego inside of you. Ego has killed many people's success and probably led many to commit suicide, but this book will help you combat your ego and overcome. Everyone has ego, and it appears 3 stages in our life, as Ryan discusses. 1. Aspire for success. 2. Achieve success. And 3. Failure. So you know how to deal with your ego at this critical moment, you will achieve a sustainable success. Many people have lost their worth and reputation because of their ego. You will come across Steve Jobs, the quote-unquote egomaniac, and how he ended up in this book. So make sure you grab a copy and start reading. This book, you cannot get tired of reading it. How to Influence and Influence People by Dale Carnegie. This book was written in 1936. That was several decades ago. Yet, the book has proven to be one of the best sellers ever in the history of mankind. You may be thinking you already have friends, so why reading this book? No matter who you are or what stage you are in life, you will deal with people at your workplace or school. So in order to influence people to come to agreement with you may be tough, but easier when you read how to influence and influence people. Having the ability to influence people is a great way of achieving success in life, and this book just does that magic. Atomic Habits by James Clear. Getting rich is the ultimate goal, but Albert Einstein said insanity is repeating the same thing and expecting different results. You aren't rich by now because of some bad habit that James Clear refers to as atomic habits, which in return such as small things that you do that deprive you of your success. The core message of this book is that tiny habits or tiny daily habits can have a remarkable changes in the life of a person. This book will help you break bad habits and build new ones for success. So get your hands on this book and break those bad habits for change of your life. Mastery by Robert Greene. This is a very powerful book filled with a lot of good ideas and strategies. The book debunks the myth of talent and shows you that there are proven steps you can take to achieve mastery in discipline of your own sphere of life by analyzing the path of some history's most famous masters like Einstein, Darwin, and Da Vinci. The book will help you overcome procrastination even if you are a chronic procrastinator. I also have a video on how to overcome procrastination. I will link it in the description box and the comment section as well. So make sure you check that video out after this video. 7 Habits of Highly Effective People by Stephen R. Covey. Like many other books on this list, Seven Habits of Highly Effective People has been written long ago but does not lose its value and has proven to be one of the best sellers of all time. Stephen R. Covey actually analyzed what makes people succeed faster in life and seven behaviors that almost all successful people possess. One of these habits is that successful people are proactive. Most successful people don't look at what is wrong with life. They don't blame their government or the economy, but think on how to take responsibility of their life and look at what to make right. Master the seven habits of highly effective people and be successful in your endeavor. The Millionaire Fast Lane by M.J. Damaco. The Millionaire Fast Lane is an amazing book that really opened my eye to a new way of thinking about financial success. Rather than working hard for years and then retire on few bucks, the author advocates taking control of your finances and making short financial investments to build wealth quickly. The book has sold 1 million copies worldwide and has been translated into 25 different languages. The works of M.J. Damaco are one of a kind, even including his book Unscripted. Make sure you add this to yourself and be transformed by his ideas. The last and final book on our list is Rich Dad, Poor Dad. I think this is one of the most popular books on our list. This book was written to challenge a century of assumption about money and education. Education which has kept many people in the rat race wondering how to get out of it. If you are under 30, don't just read this book. You have to read it and soak yourself with its ideas. One of the dominant lessons that you can learn from Rich Dad Poor Dad is that the rich don't work for money, but rather they let money work for them. So you can also find good personal finance videos on Robert's channel. So make sure you check him out and you will be enthusiastic. Thank you so much for watching our videos. You will be very happy if you can like this video and subscribe and share with your friends on social media. Check these videos here and I will see you there. Until then, you've been awesome. Au revoir.